Welcome back to WHHI News. Hey, did you know that this is National Electrical Safety Month, or something to that effect? It's Electrical Safety Month this month, and so we have with us a licensed home improvement contractor who you've probably seen on TV. He's been on the Today Show, Fox News, other cable TV shows. Skip Bedell, how you doing?
Hey, thanks so much for having me back.
Well, all right, I know nothing about the electrical system in my home. I would not know what to look for first myself, or when I would need an expert like an electrician to come in. So give me a little punch list here. What should I be doing?
Sure. Well, you brought up a good point. It's like everybody knows they got to plug stuff into the outlet, but they don't really know what the outlet does. So that's what we're going to talk about today. Some of the things that you can do to protect yourself and your home. Things like, not getting an electrocution or a shock, and also preventing fires.
Right.
So it's actually a lot easier than you think. These receptacles really do that job for you. They're very intelligent now, and they're on the lookout for all kinds of bad things. So let's talk about the one that you're probably most familiar with. You've seen this in your home, in your kitchen, in your bathroom. This is a GFCI, or ground fault circuit interrupter. It's the one that has the little reset button in the front of it, right? Everybody knows about this one. So this is probably the most common safety outlet that you can have in your home. Very important to have. This is designed to prevent electrocution. This is designed to prevent you from getting shocked.
Very handy.
That's very, very important, yes. So you want to make sure that you have those in all those proper areas, and I always tell people to check your own local building and electrical codes. Very easy, just go online, you can check it. There's plenty of places you can ask questions there for your own jurisdiction where you live. But in addition to the GFCI, I have another one here that looks identical to that. So unless you knew what you were looking at, you might not even understand, but this is called an AFCI, or arc fault circuit interrupter. So the purpose of this one is to prevent electrical fires. Very different from preventing the electrical shock.
Can you have both on the outlet or not? Are they both?
Yeah, so the GFCI, they both have a reset. They look identical, but one is called a GFCI ground fault. The other one is an arc fault, or AFCI. So the arc fault identifies when there's any damage to an electrical wire. Say, for instance, you're moving some furniture around, you catch the lamp wire, or perhaps you put a nail on the wall to hang up a picture frame. You could damage a wire that way. Anytime we damage a wire and the electrical current can escape that wire, that causes a very high intensity, high heat flash, and that can make a fire with your building materials, like your wood framing and your insulation in the walls and things like that. So important to have arc fault. Now, many codes now require them to be in bedrooms and your common living spaces, like your living room and family room. So again, always check your code, make sure that you have that type of receptacle where it should be, and if you don't, make sure you upgrade it. So Leviton makes unbelievable products. So the choice of electricians, they're also really smart in that they self-test. So they periodically self-test themselves to make sure they're functioning properly. So this will give you peace of mind in your home.
Okay, let me ask you this. Real quickly. One time I was blow drying my hair, and let's just say probably the blow dryer vent or whatever part of it was a little clogged up. So it started getting very hot, and all of a sudden, boom, it stopped working. Was that fault detector or whatever going off so I wouldn't have a fire?
Yes, that's also another purpose of that. It will sense an overload in that case, and if it's drawing more power because that blower is working too hard, drawing too many amps from that, it will act like the circuit breaker in your regular house fuse panel, only it'll do it right there at that source of electricity. And that's going to basically eliminate any further power going to that unit that is failing, causing it to go on fire, right? So it's very smart how these operate, and they're really very important to have. They will save lives and save your property from getting burnt.
Hey, guess what, Skip? We're under a minute now, so you got to give us one final tip or what else we need to do. We're like
Okay, real quick, dual function, does both GFCI and AFCI in one. Codes are calling for them in the laundry room and also your dishwasher. So check your codes and also go to Leviton's website. They have a great site with all the information you need, and that's at home.leviton.com. It shows you all the stuff I'm talking about here and also where you can get them, like your local retailers and any place that sells electrical supplies. So be safe out there.
Well, Skip Bedell, it's been fun having you with us here on WHHI. Thanks for joining us.
Well, thanks for having me. See you soon.
Thanks, Skip, for joining us. Up next, we'll get some great financial information from Steve Gato. We'll be right back.